내가
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Paul out there with Jordan. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Love in at the 4 spot. Luka Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's James in at the 3. Here we go. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Paul looking around. Love outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Love's got the game going with his first points of the game for Chicago. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Paul passes to Wembanyama. And here's Love for 3. Doncic outside. Back to LeBron. No good with the triple. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Love's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Doncic outside. No good on the triple. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Michael Jordan.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the 3, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Doncic passes to Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Here's Embiid. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremity took a toll. Brady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Brown's checked in for LeBron. And Chicago also making a switch. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Irving. Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Jokic passes to Doncic. Fires the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Doncic kicks to Embiid. Nice D from Nowitzki. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A three from Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far. And the home team has possession. 11-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jokic. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Doncic. No scoring in this one. Irving with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You know, the perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And so here's the home team. They trail by 14. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep, Jokic nailed from three-point land. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Wembanyama.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Inside. Here's Jokic. No good with the fallback jumper.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's Chicago. They lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So for Chicago right now, Olajuwon is out there with Durant. And it's Pierce. Then there's Edwards. And it's Morant in at the one spot.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
How about the tenacity on that play? Just refuses to be denied.
Here is Edwards. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Edwards against Edwards. Left side, Edwards. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Now, here's Durant. He has yet to score.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Halliburton finds Jokic. Pass to Edwards. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Durant. Olajuwon with him. Now defended by Randall. Good on the triple. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Iverson against Doncic. Jokic with his screen on Iverson. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the three. Pierce with it. Now defended by Randall. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jokic high post, working on Abdul-Jabbar. To halt the run, Edwards can't hit. Chicago leading by 19 points. Edwards dishes to Iverson. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Very sneaky on that offensive glass. Pierce keeps applying pressure on the defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Pierce. Another one falls for Chicago.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Changes for Chicago. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady comes in for Pierce. And it's Jordan in for Edwards. Now, here is Irving. Still yet to score. Over Jordan. And that one's good, Irving.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Chicago.
And that one's good, Iverson.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable. Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Jackson. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Checking in for your home team,
1:07 left in the first half of basketball. A three from Wembanyama. Good on the three-point shot. Wembanyama has got 12 in the game.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Embiid. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Wembanyama has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Doncic passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Irving against Iverson. Shot from free throw range. Wembanyama, right side. Count that one. Wembanyama has got 9 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Chicago. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joel Embiid out there with Jokic. Then it's Kyrie Irving, then it's LeBron James, and it's Doncic in at the 2. Love grabs the board.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And for Chicago, we've got Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Elijah Wan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's McGrady, following the basket by Jokic. Pass to Irving. Up top, Embiid. And here is Doncic. Love grabs the board. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Here's McGrady. Rebound by Joel Embiid. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Love kicks to Elijah Wan. Jordan wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Elijah Wan.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Changes for Chicago. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Elijah Wan. Nowitzki comes in for Kevin Love. And Paul subbed in for Iverson. And so here's the home team. Jokic finds Doncic. On the wing, Doncic. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. And it's Jokic in the corner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now that's 11 points for Jokic.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decisions.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Love's check in for Tracy McGrady. Here's Irving. Pass to Embiid. Now here's LeBron. Embiid with it. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Here's Wembanyama. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist. Wembanyama's got 23.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Another 3 for Chicago.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Wembanyama's got a perfect 4 of 4 from long range. Deadly with the 3-ball tonight. Outside, James. Embiid from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Count it.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now, here's Doncic. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Embiid's got 9.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
Here's Doncic. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Takes a shot at the elbow. Embiid, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And that one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 33.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Chicago. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 35.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Embiid, the pass to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. And he drives in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on LeBron. Buries it from three-point range. He has 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
For your home team, Jaylen Brown, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton.
From deep LeBron, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Edwards. James is out there with Randall. Then there's Doncic, and it's Brown in at small forward.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now Wembanyama. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And stolen by Wembanyama. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 37. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Well, this is one of Kevin Love's go-to shots now. Early in his career, a low post game. Now he's lethal from distance.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And here's Olajuwon for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's James to end the run. It's rebounded by Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, this guy knew exactly what he was doing inside. He's going right into the teeth of the coverage.
For Chicago, Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Chicago making some changes. Pierce is checked in for Love. Edwards comes in for Jordan. And it's John Morant in for Paul. And Olajuwon drops them both. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now, here's Doncic. Looking to get back on track here. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
Chicago making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic. And so here is Chicago. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Morant.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Outside Irving. Missed inside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Doncic kicks to Embiid. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, these baskets that stretch the floor, it opens up the interior as well. Nice job shot making.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Now here's Embiid. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Chicago.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Irving. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. The 3 from Morant. They get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Pierce. Here's Embiid. The kick out to Irving. Pass to James. On the wing, Doncic. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's game. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.